Hello, everyone. How are we all doing today? So, um, gonna be working on this again. I already got this sleeve nice and done, so it's looking cute. I just got the other sleeve to do. Um, and then there's a couple things that I want to show you guys before we fully get into it. So yeah. Hello, welcome. So of course I got the booty bat pattern written up, and I have a tester call live on my Instagram. So hopefully this will be out in the next the two. Hopefully it will be out within the next 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. So yes, I really like how it came out. So and of course he has a little butt. I just completed a pattern test and I did this little candy corn, and I think he looks so silly and cute. So I think I'm gonna make a couple more for my market. And then today, me and my friend, we like to do trades because she does really pretty beaded bracelets and all that fun stuff. So I asked her if she could make me some phone charms, and guys, they are so cute. Look at this. Look how cute. And then it's got a little bunny on it. I think the lighting's really funky, so you probably won't be able to see the bunny, but and then of course there's these two other ones, and I love this one so much. It's so pretty. And they're so shiny, and I really like to fidget with stuff, so I really like how these came out, and they're so cute. And then we also, y'all, I actually love this idea. So if you guys ever want to make a craft, I definitely recommend it because it's honestly a pretty cheap craft. Because I feel like a lot of people have beads laying around, but we went to the dollar store and we found these little jars, and I had a bunch of glitter, so we filled them up with glitter, and then we turned them into little keychains with a bunch of beads, and they came out looking so cute. Look at this! I'm so hyped to put them on my bag. But yeah, I always have beads laying around, so we just got those jars for $1.25, and I have glitter, so we just use some glitter, and yeah, it came out really cute. Hello, hello, welcome everyone. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and continue this. But yeah, that's all update stuff for that. And what is another pattern that you guys would be really interested in me giving a butt or something aside from frog? Because I definitely want to make a frog in the future. I just don't have enough green at the moment to do a frog. But yes. Hello, welcome. I know, right? I love them. They're so cute. I'm gonna try and put them on my bag or something here soon. Yeah. This is my least favorite part, is making the sleeves of this blanket. Oh, fun. Row 22, all double crochet. That's good. That'll make it go by a lot faster. Awesome. Oh, I'm sure you're amazing. Honestly, I'm shocked I've gotten this far, and I think it's the fact that I've gotten this far that it's I don't want to quit it now. But yeah. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. I have a lot that I have to complete. Because of me going out of town next week, I have to fully market prep this week, so that way when I get back in town, I'm able to go to my market because I didn't think that through. So I started prepping really late, but I'll try my best. Okay. But this is how far I've gotten to the sleeve. I didn't really do much today. I was prepping turtles, so I did 3 or 4 turtles today. And I need to work on mini loaf cats too. A quarter of them, but that's good. In 4 days, a quarter is pretty good. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I've made leggy frogs. 1, 2. Oh, my neck is hurting. Oh, horse. Oh, I have a bison pattern that I'm working on, so I definitely want to make a horse mod for it as well. A horse and a unicorn mod. It's in my yarn wall. It's the mess. Nope, it's the mess of projects over here. Oh no! You got to start prepping. I love coming up with how much I need to prep. I just don't like doing the prepping part. Yeah, I see. I want to I kind of feel like it's weird, but like I feel like I'm that one person that just adds a bunch of butts to animals at this point. So we gotta continue. We just gotta do more animals. Because I feel like it's kind of unique. Because I feel like not very many people like actually do that. Like you got booty bees and stuff like that, and you got the little booty frogs and stuff. But I don't. Aside from that, I feel like I don't really see people add like butts to animals. It's color changing. Oh my gosh, already? Yay! Wait, but is that even? It's gonna bother me if it's not. It is, guys. We're already color changing. This is proud moment, okay? Because I really did not feel like doing this, and now that it's color changed, I'm really happy. Ouch. God's so real. The neck and back pain is. But I've been doing a lot today, so I think it's also just the constant moving around. And now I'm sitting, and I haven't like really sat today. So, hello, welcome. Oh, that's so fun! A little crochet chicken. Yeah, I feel like my crochet posture isn't usually like this. It's usually like this. It's really bad. Or I'll like prop my feet up like this up against my desk, and I'll be like this. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I have no idea what we're doing on Sunday. Oh no! Is it at least in stock in like your local store? Hi, welcome. Just an hour. I always try to do just like an hour because it's like easiest for me. And then the reason it's always like I had someone comment. I don't remember if you guys are one of them or if there's someone else, but they asked why I always 6'7" because of the meme, and I don't actually really understand the 6'7" meme. But no, I didn't choose 6 and 7 for it to be the meme, but I chose it because that's when most people are able to join. But I thought that was funny. Oh yeah, you could, yeah, that's fine. Oh, booty capybara would be so fun. Okay, guys, take into account the colors on my yarn wall right now, though. Which ones look more like full because I really am low on colors, and I need to see. Okay, Premier Yarns because they've been out of stock in the colors that I need for so long, and I don't want to like order like half of my batch because then I have to like bring it up to like $80 to avoid shipping and stuff. And it's kind of bothering me that they're not in stock again yet, and it's making me really upset because I really need to order this yarn for before the market. Hold on. Hold on, guys. It's not in stock. I'm so mad. I just want to order my yarn and I can't because it's not in stock. One of the main colors that I use is like one of the most popular colors, and it's always out of stock. And I'm kicking myself for not ordering more of it the last time. Hello, welcome. Oh, that's good though because I feel like Red Heart, like red acrylic, is held in multiple stores like Walmart, Michaels, Amazon. Oh yes, a little strawberry frog. That'd be so cute. Loop yarn, like the loops and knots yarn, or just like is that a different brand? Oh wait, a koala. Wait, I don't have any gray. It's the most painful thing when you look at your yarn wall and you don't have the colors that you need. And I like to stay on top of it. Like I was gonna order yarn last week, but then they were out of stock of the colors that I needed. So I was like, you know what, let me wait. And so One of the colors is back in stock, but the one that I really need is not. And I use it a lot, so hopefully they will come back in stock here soon. Oh no, I haven't used that yarn. I've seen it, but because I do like amigurumi, I don't really use like that kind of yarn. I'm pretty sure that yarn is like the yarn for blankets, finger knitting blankets, which I have finger knitted before. I made 2 blankets. One of them I got rid of because it was really, really bad. Like, it got really like, so okay, Copper, he throws up a lot, like especially in like the middle of the night. And yeah, let's just say that blanket is not with us for that specific reason. Um, but yeah, he doesn't do it as much anymore. But that poor blanket, I was so proud of it too, and we just couldn't get it cleaned enough. So yeah, but then I made another one, and I really like it. It's just in our other room, so. Oh wait! I gotta read. Okay. Okay, I read. What are some of y'all's favorite projects to crochet? Because I want to kind of look at some other patterns maybe to get. Because sometimes I go through a slump and I want to add new patterns to do. Because I don't purchase patterns very often, as much as I used to. Um, but I don't know. I just try not to buy as many patterns because if I can make it, I'd rather make it than purchase it. I can try. 2, 3. I have so much that I gotta prep, so I need to be careful with how much yarn that I use. I want to come up with ideas, like I want to use you guys' ideas. I'm very low, and I gotta save the pink for axolotls because those sell out all the time. But I can definitely try in the future. That's so real. Snakes are like, I actually have a snake pattern. I just got so bored of it because it's just the same thing over and over again that for progress pictures, I didn't end up getting to it because I didn't want to like, I didn't want to have to do the whole pattern again, and I didn't take progress pictures. So yeah. Oh, that pattern's so cute. I've been meaning to do it. Oh, I just did that one recently. It's a really well written pattern. Unfortunately, it came out like really big for me. So, yeah, I was hoping it would come out a little bit smaller, but it didn't, and I was really sad. But what colors would you use for it? I think that'd be so fun, a little mini dragon. It's on Etsy and Insta. Okay, I'll check that out. Because I've had so many people tell me to try to do that pattern. I just haven't gotten to it, and I really want to do it with those little weighted beads in it because everyone adds the little weighted beads so that he's like a little weighted ferret, and it's so cute. Ooh, okay. Oh, pancake shrimp. That's so fun. Yes, you should. Little sky dragon jellycat. Yes, that's so fun. Wait, did I do this right? Yeah. I feel like 2 of these rounds I like lag the whole time, and then there's the third round is really easy because I can just go into all the stitches. But this one, I always forget what I'm doing, and then I chain, and I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to just do a double crochet. So I'm not really a blanket maker. The only blankets that I've done are finger knitted because they're pretty quick to do. I've never crocheted a blanket, let alone a granny square blanket. There was one point where I wanted to when I first started, and I made like 10 granny squares and then gave up because I was so bored of the same thing over and over again. Which is, I think, why I like draw more to amigurumi because things change a lot, and you can get like a cute little plushie at the end. Like, come on. Oh, I just yeeted that. But yeah, look at him. And I think that's why I really like amigurumi versus like blankets and clothing. Clothing a little more than blankets. I do enjoy clothing because I can wear it, but I don't know if I would ever make a granny square blanket. I don't know if I would have the attention span for it. Hello, welcome. You should. I think that would be really fun. What colors would you use? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. My eye is like really itching me. Oh, a little fuzzy ferret. But that's so cute. I can try. I'm just not sure. I have to like. So I have a koala that I brought to like a market, and it just like really didn't get like all that much attention at all. So I think it's just because koalas aren't like that animal that when you like walk up to a booth, it's like, oh, koala, you know. So I'll have to try. I don't know if it would be recognized, like if it was like blue or pink, just because of it's not really recognized even when like it's its normal colors, which is unfortunate because the one I made I really like. It's really cute. But then when people saw it, they were just like, oh, it's a koala. And I was like, oh no, which is unfortunate, but that's why you like bring different things because who knows, someone might really like koalas or someone might really like a random animal. You never know, but I can definitely try. Oh, I've never heard of a V-stitch bag. I'll have to look that up. You could do like little octopus patterns or whales, maybe some bees. Those ones are really simple and really quick to make. Hi, welcome. For whales, I use my own pattern. I really like it. What I do when I'm market prepping whales, and I feel like you can do this with every whale pattern. I believe. Don't like quote me on that, but like I believe you can because what I like to do is I like to do all the colorful parts of the whales first because like that's more fun. So I make all the tops of the whales and then I'll color change the white and then do all the white because typically there's only like 3 rounds of white. So I'll do all the colorful parts because that's the fun part. I just choose whatever colors I feel like doing in the moment and then do all of them and then do all the white and then it makes me feel like it's going by faster even though it's not. It just feels like faster. um I don't know what either of them are, but a cookie shrimp would be really cute. Oh, little fruit cow, that's so fun. That's awesome. Oh no. You're welcome. Alrighty, let's get this row done here. Yo, I am so tired today, and I still need to crochet so many things. Also, we do have the same goal again for this video. The goal is just to get 1 super chat, and then I will do a sale for my patterns on my Etsy. So we shall see. Hi, welcome, guys. I really want to make an echidna pattern because I really like Knuckles. And, you know, I made Sonic, Shadow, and Amy and Silver, but I really, really want to make Knuckles. But I like, and I love echidnas. Like, echidnas are one of my favorite animals. They're so silly looking, but I can't get it to look right. There was one time where I came up with like an echidna pattern. I was trying to make it like a booty echidna. It was so bad. It looked like a mosquito with a big body. And then I tried to do it again, and then I didn't really get that far into it because I didn't like how it was looking, and it was driving me nuts. Like I couldn't. Echidnas have these like big nails, and so I want to like get the nails, but then they also have these thin little snouts, almost like an anteater, and it looks so funky when you do it wrong. And I just can't capture the essence of Knuckles from it, and it drives me nuts because I really want to make one. And I feel like not really anybody make. I don't. I think I've only seen one echidna pattern that wasn't like actually look like knuckles or something. Because I want to be able to, if I want to write it up and do a Knuckles mod, it can't like look like Knuckles because of like copyright infringement and stuff. Um, but like I can make it a mod to where it looks similar, but it's just Knuckles in like real life form. Awesome. Oh yeah, I would love it to be Friday already. I get to see Lavender tomorrow, guys. Woohoo! Yes, thank you, please. Oh, bye. You have a good rest of your day. Hi, welcome back. A sloth would be so cute. Like I want. There's so many animals that I want to make, and I've actually designed a sloth pattern before for a custom order. I just didn't really like how it looked. It was kind of funky looking, and I didn't like it. But there's so many things. Like I feel like I could give him really long arms, and it'd be so fun. But then I look at my yarn wall, and I'm like, ugh, because there's not enough. There is like no brown. The pain and frustration. Ugh. Hi. Hello. Yes, I did one in the past. It was like she just came words. She came to hang out for a little bit, and we were in the middle of a project, and I was just like, you know what? Why don't we do a live? So we ended up doing like a drawing live. Um, yeah, we need to try and do one in the future. I don't know when because she'll be starting up school next week. Like actually going to school. I'm homeschooled, so that's why I'm able to do as much as I'm able to do. She was homeschooled for the longest time, but she's going to I think a private school next week. So that's fun. Oh, hi Kayla. I'm working on my star sweater. I just have one sleeve to finish. So I'm hyped. There's so much more to go, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm really excited to like wear it though, because I think this is gonna be one of the items that I'm more likely to wear. I have my giant hexie cardigan, which is way, 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 way too hot to wear. But then it's also like it's Florida. So, yeah, it's really hot kind of all the time, except for the winter. It will get so cold during the winter. It's crazy. So I'll try to wear that sometimes. But then I have another one. I made like a smaller hexie cardigan, and I like it, but it's really bulky, so I don't like it at the same time. Till 7 CDT, so Central Daylight Time. Oh, that's oh, you know, I think about that, and that would be kind of scary, not gonna lie. Because I feel like you got the big head, and then you get its like abdomen or whatever. I don't know how that would look. Oh, that'd be so fun. It's 6:29 Central Daylight Time. Alrighty, bye. I mean, okay. I have sewn before. I'm not the greatest at it. I can do it. I'm just not that great at it. Um, yeah. So it's like I sewed these like little paws that I did a long time ago. I was actually really proud of it. I came up with my own pattern and everything. Super, super proud of it. They ended up falling apart like 3 years later, but the fact they lasted 3 years was actually crazy. Um, I'm proud of myself. But like aside from that, I don't really sew very often. I hate having to move this thing around constantly to do the sleeves. It's so annoying. I need to crochet my other 3 dogs. I need to do that. I keep planning on doing it, but I just don't have enough yarn for them. Oh, I'm glad. It's Thursday. I say it counts because you still have to sew them. Oh, fun. Uh, Dog hair and my hair is getting crocheted into this sleeve. Okay. I want to make more patterns for you guys. I just can never come up with like designs that don't look similar to somebody else's. Like I know that they're gonna look similar because everybody takes inspiration from everybody, but I want it to be more unique, you know? I want it to be a pattern that someone looks at and goes, "Wow, I've never seen something like that before," you know? And it's so frustrating writing patterns because of that because for me, I want it to look different. I want it to be different. And then when it keeps looking like somebody else's, like too close to somebody else's, oh, it's so annoying. I can never think of animals. Like when I search up like iconic animals, it's like cow and bunny and like I get that like they're iconic and I want to make iconic animals because that's what people are going to search for. But then the problem is there's so much competition in that animal and they all look similar. Like you got the average bunny that's standing and they got the big floopy ears or their ears are standing up. And I feel like, there's that. But then another problem is like they're all so similar and I want it to look different. And it's so annoying. Oh, okay. No, I don't know when I would be able to get to it because I have so much that I'm going to have to do. Two, three, four, five, six. Oh, little red panda. That'd be so fun. Like I have a pattern that I'm working on that's like a mix between like a red panda, a cat, and a bear because my friend designed it, and I was gonna give it like a red panda esque tail and stuff, and I just the body really messed me up. Oh, that's awesome! I'll try my best to get to it, but I have no idea if and when I would be able to. I'm sorry. Two, three. I want to do mythical creatures. Like I have been wanting to design my own dragon pattern for like ages. Like I kid you not, guys. I have tried and tried to like design a unicorn pattern and a dragon pattern. And oh my gosh, the amount of heartache these patterns have given me is crazy because like I want to make it, right? I just can't get it to look right and it makes me so mad. Hi, welcome. One, two. Like, and I want to design more patterns for you guys. And I think the biggest problem is I can't get out of my head that if it looks too similar to somebody else's pattern, then I can't design it because it's too similar. But the reality is everybody's patterns have something taken from somebody else's pattern. Like because it's like you see it. Like it's not like you even really pay attention to it. Because like I'll be scrolling and like taking inspiration from other patterns, but then they get locked in my brain. And even though I'm like, oh, I looked at it for like 0.5 seconds, it doesn't matter. Then that's all I can think about when I go to write a pattern. And it's like I saw this thing for how long, and that's all that's stuck in my brain. And it makes me so upset because it's like it looks too close, but like it's still my own design because I literally didn't like copy it. And it makes me so mad. Yes, that's so true. It is a crochet crash out. because I really want to write you guys more patterns so that way you guys have more patterns, and it just bothers the heck out of me that I don't do it as much as I should. Because I need to write patterns. I need to, like, it's a need. It's not a want, it's a need. I have to have more patterns on my Etsy for you guys. Um, but you know what? It's one step at a time. The sheer fact that I wrote out this pattern is amazing. And the sheer fact that I actually took pictures while writing out this pattern is amazing. But oh, I had safety eyes come in today. I got my 8mm and 10mm safety eyes, so that's good. I use them a lot for mini plushies. All fun. Hi. I low-key forgot what I was gonna say when I went to go say hi. Hi, girlie. How are you doing? Still trugging along on this sweater. I feel like I'm going a lot slower now on this. I don't want to do it. Oh, I'm sure it's not. I'll have to check it out after the live. I don't want to work on this. Okay. Nope, we're still doing it. Oh, that's a good idea. It's going to be on Etsy. I might come up in the future with like a mini bat pattern or something like that, but I am not sure right now. I started at 6, like 6-ish. I had to finish eating dinner, so. I did a double crochet, not a triple. That's so real. That's because I there was one point where I want to design like a cat or a dog pattern, but then the only dog pattern that could come to my brain, like inspiration, was my friend's pattern. I'm sorry, Arts. That's the only pattern that is in my brain when it comes to a dog. And then like with cats, the only pattern that can come up is freaking loaf cats or the new cat pattern, that cat pattern that loops and knots design. And I'm sitting there going, why can't I think of anything else? Ooh, the secret project. Yes. Ari. But I think maybe I will probably write up like, see, my problem is I don't want to continue the bison pattern until I have all the colors that I need, so that way I can make all the mods and then just write out the pattern all at once. It's gonna bother me if I like write up the pattern for one mod and then can't continue it until I have the yarn colors for the other 2 mods. Oh, that'd be really cool. I have no idea, honestly. Typically for like patterns like this size, I think it's either $3.50 or $4 that I put it at. And let me see, because whatever the price is for my like single kiwi bird pattern is probably what I'm gonna put it at. I haven't like used my single kiwi bird pattern in like forever. So hold on, I haven't viewed it in forever too. So give me 1 second. $3.50. So it'd probably be $3.50, honestly, because they're about the same size project. This one will take a little bit longer because there is more sewing involved because you got to sew the ears, the wings, and the feet on. But the head and the body are connected. So yeah. And I also gave him. I love the sleepy eyes I gave him. Like he just looks so tired. He's just a sleepy little guy. And I also just listed my turtle pattern on Etsy. It's a really quick market, like prep. It's a good prepping. I can't talk today. It's really good for market prepping. So if you want to market prep that, it's also free on Instagram. But if you don't have Instagram or you just want the PDF, it's on my Etsy. I really like it for market prepping because they can whip up in between from like 8 to 10 minutes, depends on how long, like if you're doing it slowly or like trying to speed crochet. Because sometimes I try to like act like I have a timer or something, and then I speed crochet. And other times I'm just like, oh, thank you. I could try. I'm just not sure because I don't really have to prep like whales at the moment. I have a lot of whales that I already have, but I could definitely try in the future. I can try. I'm just not sure. It's really hard to make like requests during market prep season because I have to like stick to certain things that I have to do that's have sold. So like, oh my gosh, leggy frogs and booty birds and all the turtles that I have to make in a week. Y'all, the more and more I think about how much I actually have to prep before I go out of town, it's actually scary. I always do this to myself. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know why it took me so long to realize that I technically only have like 1 week to prep all the stuff that I need to, and I decided to do this instead is actually crazy. Thank you. Y'all don't have to though, because I understand a lot of people like either don't want or can't like buy things off Etsy. So, and I understand that. Um, and that's also coming from someone who like doesn't like purchasing stuff very often. Like I'll if I need to, I will purchase like my stuff for my business. But like for me personally, I don't like buying stuff. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I'll walk in the store and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I need it, and then 2 seconds later, I'm like staring at it and I'm like, and then I end up putting it away, but then I end up regretting it or something like that. Do y'all deal with that like too? Because I feel like I always do that to myself, and it's like, but I wanted it. Oh, fun! Have fun horseback riding. That's so awesome. Woo! Oh, I don't. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, I'm glad that someone else also feels like that. I don't know why I'm in like the pattern designing mood, but I want to design a pattern. I have the urge to use Canva for whatever reason. And it's funny because Shawls was helping me with pattern. I don't know, Shawls, if you're still there, um, when you put those like little bats design for me, I was so hyped. Like I loved them, right? And then I went to save the pattern and I don't have pro, so it wouldn't let me save the pattern because I don't have pro. So I had to look and find a different bat shape, and I was scrolling there for like 10 minutes trying to find another bat. The perks of not the things of not having pro on Canva. Oh, the pain I felt. But they're so cute, and I of course still had to keep the little bat design on it. Hi, welcome. Oh, fun! What's like your favorite thing that you've market prepped so far for your first market? I know Canva Pro. Why is it so expensive, man? But yes, thank you so much, girly, for helping me out with that because I was going insane, y'all. I was trying to just figure out how to do a little framing, okay? I was just figuring out how to do framing. I sat there for almost 30 something minutes trying to figure out how to do that. I hadn't written anything down. Like, she had to come in and save my life there because I was about to crash out and not write the pattern at all. Like, I was crashing out. Oh, chickens! Oh, I need to make chickens. Oh, no. The amount of stuff I need to make. Guys, don't do what I do, please. I try to do 2 markets a month, and I always do this to myself, and I make them back to back or something like that. And it's instant regret every time. Y'all, space out your markets, okay? Or if you're gonna do back to back markets, give yourself enough time to make plenty of stuff so that way when you do have a back to back market and you sell a lot of stuff, you only have to make up so much more stuff because you have plenty of things still. Okay, don't do what I do, all right? Yes, you are a master at Canva. Don't deny it. We all know you are. Yes, oh my goodness, that is real though. Because like okay, so when I first started, I used a lot of acrylic yarn and so I have a lot of acrylic yarn built up and I don't like it. It like burns my hands and it itches. This is like cotton yarn, so it's way softer. It almost feels like a plush yarn without all the fuzzies on it. And I don't really like doing like crochet kits because I feel like crochet kits don't give you enough information before you buy it. Like one of my friends that just came over today, we're gonna do a trade, but she gave me her crochet kit that she really wanted to do, but then it didn't like explain what to do. It just gave her a book and gave her a couple skeins of yarn and just said go, go. Like it didn't give her dimensions, how big it would be. It said it gave her two different plushies to make, but then it only gave her enough yarn for one. Like, what is that? So I'm gonna try to do it for her, but it's in acrylic yarn, and like I want to make it for her because the pattern's cute. It's like, but like, why would you make a kit with a giant crochet book, but then only give you enough yarn for one plushie from the crochet book, but then market it for two plushies in the crochet book? Explain to me that how that works because it's so annoying when they do that. Yes, it most definitely is right now. Hi, welcome back. So whatever I do, whenever it's like super soft or something like that, I like to make sure my stitches are looser, and I always loosen up the magic ring a little bit before I pull it, so that way it doesn't like get caught in all the fuzzies or get stuck on something. I'm sorry. And if it's like a acrylic or cotton yarn, sometimes you might have accidentally gotten your hook stuck in between it and pulled an extra hair, and that's why it's not like closing too. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys my current bestsellers that I always bring. So recently, I have my like stands that I put with specific plushies that I always bring back every single time, and those plushies are leggy frogs, chickens, booty birds, as well as like the bottom row changes all the time. So don't quote me on like the bottom row, but I brought Kirby's and capybaras. The other ones that I bring, oxalotls. Oxalotls are an amazing seller. Oh my gosh, they're unbelievable. Because they always sell because I think Minecraft is the biggest thing. Is kids love oxalotls. I always bring my leggy hedgehogs. Those sell consistently as well. Cats, loaf cats always sell, and then the capybaras and Kirby's always switch out with each other. But sometimes I like to switch it up and just change it all together. But yeah. No, girl, no one's done anything. No one's spammed. No one's nothing. You're good. Yes, yes, yes. The only kit that I've seen that doesn't do that, there's two, and it was the loops and knots one. It gave like extra yarn, and the Woobles also gave extra yarn. But aside from that, if they're like not the name brands, they always like don't give you enough. Like it's the most annoying thing. It's like, wait, I need like so much more. And especially if you're like a beginner, your stitches are looser, so you use more yarn. So it's just like shaking my head moment. It's the most annoying thing. A small plushie. Okay. So small plushies are like my leggy frogs and stuff. They take about like 30 to 45 minutes. And then my minis take about like, depending on which mini it is, it can be 8 to like 15 minutes. Yes, you should definitely try Crochet by Jenna's Oxalotl pattern. It's my favorite one currently. And I really struggle with choosing like axolotl patterns because sometimes they just take too long and they're too big. Yeah. One here's a couple tips like for any of you guys in the chat that are doing a first market. Here's some of like my tips that I like wish I would have done when I first started my markets. Now a lot of people say bring something to crochet with you, like at a market. Oftentimes, like as much as I would love to do that, like obviously whenever there's not enough flow, I would love to just be crocheting. Problem being, when there is a lot of flow, you're now putting your project up and down and up and down. Or if there isn't a lot of flow and you're crocheting, a lot of people will end up avoiding you because you look overly busy. Which can be a good thing in some cases, because sometimes people will be like, "Oh, is are you making something right now?" It intrigues them. But a lot of times, though, at least in my area, they would see me crocheting and they would be like, "Oh, she's busy. She's not going to want to talk to me," kind of thing. So that's why I would just like avoid that. But another thing is, try to talk as much as you can with them, engage with them. So, if they say hi, how are you doing? I crocheted these all myself. Here's my socials if you want to check that out. And if they ever try to like say, I'm gonna come back around in a second, you can always give them like a business card or say, hey, don't forget to check out my social media, because if you're interested and don't end up getting back around to my booth, you can always check that out if you want to, so that way at least it leaves a little imprint. Oh, awesome. That's so cool. But yeah, I really think the biggest thing is being really engaging with customers, because a lot of times they're not going to want to really engage if you don't seem engaged. That I found, at least in my area, people tend to like not engage if you don't seem like you want to engage. So now there are exceptions to that, where some people just want to like look really quickly and just like take a little browse, and you can kind of tell by people's body language. If they walk up really quiet and stuff, you can just say hello and hello, hello. But if they seem like really like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, really try to engage with that person, because that is definitely a person that is very, very much interested in your stuff. So yes. Yes, I am. That's why I'm prepping for this market, so that way I have money so I can go and buy stuff from your market. I'm doing it, girl. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for you. Doing it for you. So that I can buy stuff from you. Y'all, spam We Love Shawls in the chat, because she always comes and supports me all the time at my markets and have made me the most beautiful gifts ever. And look at Sunny. She's up here. She's just beautiful. And my shadow turtle. Spam We Love Shawls in the chat for me. This is the one spam exception that I will allow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. I What if I made a booty bunny? Would that be cute, guys? Like a booty bunny? I just want them to match, like the letters. Maybe booty bunny. I could do a black bunny. That would just be sad. But honestly, what colors do I have? Do I have enough white? And I want it to be a loso pattern, and like I want it to be quick. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a booty bunny pattern. We might get to it. Remind me, guys, because you guys know me. I will forget. Except for the booty bat. I got very hyped by that, so I immediately did it the following day. That'd be so cute. I just have to be careful because of the amount of the yarn that I have right now. But I could make it like a mini version, so that way it wasn't like too big. So that way it doesn't use up all my white yarn, because I do still need white yarn for some projects. So we got this. Booty bunny. Guys, I need help. We need a name for Booty Bunny, all right? It can be girl name, can be boy name, I don't care. Just a name. So start naming B names, all right? And I'll just pick one from the chat and I'll write it down on something, I don't know. Oh, Betsy, that's so cute. Oh, I'm so tired. I don't want to do this anymore. What is this? I was here. Let that sink in, guys. An hour later, and I'm here. Oh, the pain. The agony. This sweater. I don't like anymore. Okay, so couple things on Etsy for those of you guys that I have not for those of you guys, but I get a lot of comments saying that my stuff is very overpriced on Etsy, and it's not that I want it to be, but I need you to understand here because if you're going to start an Etsy, this is something that you got to take into account. There are a ton, and they don't tell you until you go to set it up, a ton of fees on Etsy. So you might be wanting to sell maybe a $25, $30 plushie, and then you have to up the price $5 to $10 because of the amount of Etsy fees. Plus, if you want to do shipping, it's super expensive with shipping. So then the moment that someone's like, well, can you do free shipping? It's like, well, then I only make like $2 in profit of the plushie. So yeah, it's make sure that you're like aware of the Etsy fees. It's very important because you don't want to undercut yourself there. Because like if you undercut yourself in a market, it can be a little okay because you're not dealing with someone taking that money. So if you undercut yourself on Etsy, someone's taking that money and digging out of your profit. So then it's kind of like you're making like no profit, you know? So there's that. I would really recommend promoting on your social media. That's how I get most of my sales is promoting on social media versus Etsy ads because social media is free versus Etsy ads. Depending on how much you spend on Etsy ads, it's depending on how much promotion you're actually going to get. So if you put in $2, right, you might get a little promotion versus if you put in $50, you're getting a lot of promotion. And $50 honestly is not that worth it because you don't know if someone's actually going to purchase. So that's why I always recommend doing social media for promoting your Etsy and just patience because it takes a while before you actually get your first sale. I would also recommend if you're doing crochet to try to sell PDF patterns too because some people want to support but can't afford a $30 plushie. So having those PDF, I'm sorry, oh my goodness, having those PDF patterns can help a lot too. Oh, wait, Bartholomew. Bartholomew is the name. It's the name. I must type it down. Bartholomew, the booty bunny. Oh, yes, his name is Bartholomew. It is the most perfect name the world has ever gifted us with. All the Bartholomews out there, we love you. How do you spell Bartholomew? Bartholomew. Thank you. The booty bunny. Okay, perfect. Honestly, no. I just don't know how to do it. And we were talking about it the last live. I don't know how to post in the like community thingy. I don't know how to do it. I'm sorry, guys. I think where am I? Oh, okay. Hold up. Sorry, I got mixed up with where I was at. I think there is a button on my channel that says post community for those of you that actually know what to do. If you could explain in the comments how to do that. I don't really know. I think there's a button that says like you can post on my community. I just don't know how. Um, but you can also at me if you want to as well. Hi, welcome back. Oh, Gerald, wait, that's so fun. Little fishy. Wait. How many did I do? It needs to be 6. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 4, 5, 6. This is why this is so messed up. Nope, I'm not even supposed to be doing that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Guys, this is why I don't make clothing. I can never keep track. I can't count. I think it's like I can do math. I just can't count. That's the problem. Yes. I want Jellycat. I want what is it? No, what is it called? No, I want do they have a hedgehog Jellycat? I want. No, I want one of them egg Jellycats. They're so goofy looking. No, the pigeon Jellycat. I need. I also want I love Palm Pals too. I have a Palm Pal hedgehog and I named him Philip and I want to get a soccer ball pom pal. I only saw one once, and I wish I'm killing myself for not getting that pom pal. Because I saw it once at a tournament, and then I was like, you know what, I can get it somewhere else for way cheaper. No, because I never saw it again, and now I'm crying because I never saw it again. Welcome back! So the goal is to get, like, I think it's like a $5 donation thing, and I will do like a 25% discount on my Etsy is the like celebration for that. So one thing, guys, is I do have donations on my channel. The problem is, like, I got my first donation recently, and I'm so grateful for that. The problem is I don't get that money till I've gotten $100. So the donation that that person kindly gave me, I don't get till I've reached $100 on YouTube. And it makes me so sad because, like, that person gave me their hard-earned money, and I don't get that money until I've gotten more money, if you know what I mean, which kind of sucks, honestly, because, like, you're that person's donating thinking that I'm going to receive that money, and I can't get the money until I reach a certain amount, which sucks. Oh yeah, probably, honestly. Palm pals, you have 15? What are they? I must know. Hold on, guys. I need to show you my very special palm pal. I got him after a tournament. I was really upset after the tournament, so my dad got me him. And this is Philip, guys. He made me so happy the whole tournament. This is Philip. And you guys, you know what's funny though is the description. When I read this to my dad, the description is Hedgie is set to be a hero hidden behind his tiny spikes, and my dad replied with, "So it's Sonic." Philip is Sonic undercover, okay, guys? Yes. Sonic just went undercover as an actual hedgehog. Oh, I haven't. The like, I wanted a croissant or something like that. So I wanted to eat a croissant. Croissant. Yes, they are. That's why, like, I just feel like they're a cheaper version, and honestly, they're just as cute. I love Pom Pals. I got mine for like $5, I think, at like Hobby Lobby. Bye. Have a good rest of your day. Philip says hi. Thank you. Philip says thank you as well. Oh, little chicken nuggets. Yeah, the hedgehog, I found him at like my local Hobby Lobby, which is not really local. It's pretty far away, but no, this wasn't my local one. This was I think in Tallahassee. I don't know, somewhere in Florida. Oh, congratulations! I so that Philip is like one of the biggest things that ended up making me want to crochet a hedgehog because like I have a hedgehog. I can't talk. Um but yeah, Philip is one of the biggest things that made me want to make a hedgehog pattern. That's so cool. I have no idea. I'm so low on green yarn. I want to make one, right? But I just don't have enough yarn for it. Alrighty, we do not have much time left for this live. Oh, lobster plushies. Yes, I've seen that. Don't say where you live in the chat, please, love. We do not want to share that information here, alright? Oh, a little peacock plushie. That's so fun. Ooh, a little peacock pom pal. Alrighty, I'm going to finish up this. And then I don't so I just don't want you guys sharing like areas that you guys are in, you know? Cuz you never know who's actually like watching and stuff that can be harmful. So, I'm okay with you guys sharing like state, you know, but not like area. Oh, fun. Alrighty, I'm going to finish off this round, and that will be it for this live. I'm not sure when I will be able to do another live. I have no idea, guys. I'm so sorry. But I will try my best sometime in the future to be able to do another live for you guys. I know that you guys have been wanting more lives, so that's why I tried to do as many as I could this week. But yes, I will try my best to do more lives in the future. I just have no idea when that future may be. But thank you guys so much for joining, chatting with me. Of course, we got the Palm Pals sitting with us. Philip is here. But yes, yes, you need to lock in. You got this. You got this. As long as you see the goal, you'll get through market prep. Alright, that is it for the live, guys, and I will hopefully catch you guys in the next one, whenever that may be. Bye, friends!